Did you know that high above the bustling city of Athens lies a monument that literally shaped Western civilization? Today we'll be exploring this ancient citadel, uncovering its secrets one by one. So without further ado, let's dive into the world of ancient Greece and discover all there is to know about the mysterious Acropolis of Athens. What secrets does the Acropolis hold? The Acropolis was built during the Golden Age of Athens in the 5th century BCE, a period of great prosperity and cultural achievement. Construction began around 480 BCE after the defeat of the Persians by the Athenians, and it continued until around 405 BCE under the leadership of the powerful statesman Pericles. The complex was dedicated to Athena, the patron goddess of the city, and served as both a religious and political center. But how did it manage to survive so many wars, earthquakes, and even an explosion? Well, that's part of its enduring mystery. Some say that it was protected by the gods themselves, while others attribute its survival to sheer luck. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. But let's not forget that the Parthenon, one of the main structures of the Acropolis, is considered the birthplace of world democracy. This temple was also the first structure to be built on the hill of the Acropolis, and it stands as a testament to the greatness of ancient Greek architecture. Over the centuries, the Acropolis has undergone extensive renovations, but its core has remained remarkably intact. It survived the sack of Athens in 267 BC by the Antipater, who was a general of Alexander the Great's army. It also managed to withstand the earthquake of 373 AD and the explosion of an ammunition depot in 1657. These events have left their mark on the site, but they have also contributed to its mystique and have made it even more fascinating for historians and visitors alike. The Acropolis is made up of several main structures, each with its own unique history and purpose. First, let's take a look at the Parthenon. It was a temple dedicated to the goddess Athena and was considered one of the ancient world's architectural marvels. The building's design is a prime example of classical Greek architecture, featuring a series of columns that are perfectly aligned and evenly spaced. The roof was supported by these columns and was designed to mimic the natural world. Meticulously carved marble details adorned the temple, depicting scenes from Greek mythology. The interior of the Parthenon housed a massive statue of Athena, which was considered one of the ancient world's finest sculptures. Sadly, this statue and much of the temple's interior were lost to history. However, the exterior still stands as a testament to the skill and precision of the ancient builders. Next, we have the Erechtheion, a temple dedicated to both Athena and Poseidon. It is perhaps best known for its 5 famous caryatides, which are female figures that serve as both columns and sculptures. These statues are incredibly detailed and are thought to represent the daughters of King Erechtheus. Unlike the Parthenon, the Erechtheion's roof was not flat, but sloped downward to follow the contours of the hill. The temple also features a number of other sculptures and decorations, including a relief depicting the battle between Poseidon and Athena for control of Athens. Moving on, we have the Temple of Athena Nike, which was a small but important shrine dedicated to the goddess of victory. This temple was built on the southern slope of the Acropolis, and was actually the first building project undertaken on the hill of the Acropolis. It was constructed to celebrate a minor victory of the Athenians over the Persians in 449 BCE. The temple's design was relatively simple compared to the other buildings on the Acropolis, but it was no less impressive. It featured a row of columns along its front and back, and was decorated with a frieze depicting mythological scenes. And finally, we have the Propylae, which was the grand entrance to the Acropolis. This monumental structure was built during the reign of Pericles, and was designed by the famous architect Mnesicles. It featured a series of columns and a large central hall that served as a ceremonial entrance. Visitors would pass through the Propylae before entering the rest of the Acropolis. In addition to these main structures, the Acropolis also contains a number of other ruins and archaeological sites, including the ancient Agora, the Hill of the Muses, and the Theater of Dionysus. Each of these sites has its own unique history and significance, and together they form a rich and complex tapestry of ancient Athenian culture. The Acropolis wasn't just an architectural marvel, it was also deeply entwined with the cultural and political life of ancient Athens. It was a symbol of the city's democracy and power, and it played a central role in religious and civic life. The Acropolis was also the birthplace of many of the ideas that shaped Western civilization. such as philosophy, science, and art. It was here that some of the greatest thinkers and creators of the ancient world gathered and exchanged ideas. The spirit of inquiry and innovation that characterized ancient Athens can still be felt today, and it is a legacy that we owe in part to the Acropolis. Exploring the architectural brilliance of the Acropolis. The genius design of the Acropolis not only captured the imagination of the ancient Greeks, but also of those who came after. Architects and engineers marveled at the precision and ingenuity displayed in the construction of the buildings and structures that adorned its slopes. The use of optical illusions and the creation of a harmonious and balanced aesthetic was a testament to the skill and knowledge of the architects who designed them. To this day, the harmonious proportions and delicate balance of the structures found on the Acropolis continue to inspire awe and wonder in all who behold them. From the perfectly aligned columns of the Parthenon to the intricate details of the frieze that adorned each building, every aspect of the Acropolis was designed to create a sense of order and harmony. As you wander through the ruins of this ancient citadel, you can't help but be struck by the ingenuity and creativity of the people who lived here so long ago. They were able to create a place that was not only functional, but also beautiful, a true testament to human achievement. Today, the Acropolis remains an important part of Athens and Greece's cultural heritage. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is visited by millions of people from around the world each year. Visitors can explore the ruins of the ancient buildings and learn about the rich history of this once great city. The Acropolis is also an important research center for archaeologists and historians who continue to uncover new insights into the ancient world. The ongoing restoration work being carried out on the site is a reminder of the importance of preserving these ancient treasures for future generations. So if you ever have the chance to visit the Acropolis, be sure to do so. You won't be disappointed. And if you can't make the trip in person, then be sure to check out the many online resources that allow you to explore the Acropolis from the comfort of your own home. Who knows? Might just discover a passion for ancient Greece and history. The Acropolis is full of fun facts and myths that bring the ancient citadel to life. Did you know that the Parthenon, one of the main structures on the Acropolis, was once used as a church, a mosque, and an ammunition depot throughout history? It's amazing to think about how this ancient temple, which was once a place of worship for the ancient Greeks, was later adapted for use as a house of prayer for Christians, Muslims, and even as a storage place for gunpowder and weapons. This just goes to show how the Acropolis has been an integral part of human history for centuries and has played a significant role in shaping the world we live in today. Another fascinating myth associated with the Acropolis is the legend of how Athena won Athens over Poseidon. According to Greek mythology, both gods wanted to be the patron deity of the city, and each offered the Athenians a gift to persuade them to choose him. Poseidon struck the ground with his trident and created a spring of salt water, while Athena offered the Athenians an olive tree, which symbolized peace and prosperity. The Athenians chose Athena's gift, and she became the city's patron goddess. This myth is said to explain why the Acropolis was dedicated to Athena and why the olive tree remains a symbol of peace and wisdom to this day. Overall, the Acropolis is a place that is full of surprises, and its mysteries continue to captivate people from all over the world. The Acropolis is more than just stone and marble. It is a story of civilization, resilience, and beauty. It tells the story of a people who were able to create one of the world's greatest cities, and who were not afraid to dream big and push the boundaries of human achievement. It is a story of a city that was able to endure centuries of war and destruction, and yet still stand proud and tall. It tells the story of a people who were able to create one of the world's greatest cities, and who were not afraid to dream big and push the boundaries of human achievement. Most importantly, it is a story of beauty. The Acropolis is a testament to the power of the human spirit and our ability to create things of beauty that will stand the test of time. If you want to know more about the history of ancient Greece or other topics related to the Acropolis, we encourage you to check out our channel where you'll find many more videos that bring history to life. We hope you've enjoyed learning about the Acropolis and that it inspires you to explore the ancient world and all its wonders. Until next time, happy exploring.